Hey everyone, welcome to this month's Buy It Now sale. This is for September. It is the second Tuesday of the month, so it's time. The second Tuesday of every month, I release this video at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, so mark that on your calendars. That's when you're going to find the stuff that I put up for sale. Usually it's only 5 or 6 items, but I want to take this time to remind everybody that Christmas will be November, and considering this is the September sale, that means the next one is October and the one after that is November. So there's only one sale between now and the Christmas sale. So after this one, make sure to start putting some money away because I'm going to have quite a few interesting items. I already have some of them lined up, and yeah, good stuff at great prices. All right, so what are we doing here? This is my Buy It Now sale. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put up an item, and I'm going to show you everything about the item, and I will give you the book value on the item, and then I'll put up my price. If you are interested in buying that item, leave a comment down below. The first person to comment for that item, just put BIN for Buy It Now, whatever the item number is, and the price. That way I know for sure we're talking about the same item. Whoever the first one for each item is, that will be the person who gets it. When you leave a comment, if you are the first one to leave a comment for that item, I will reply, and I will ask you to tell me how you would like to pay so I know which payment method to look for. Please reply back. I shouldn't have to chase anybody down. If you're quick enough to bid, you're quick enough to reply, right? All right. How do you pay? Well, I accept a few different payment methods. I accept PayPal and Zelle. You can do that at stupluback@msn.com. I accept Cash App at $StewPluback. And check or money order is also acceptable, but make sure to make that out to me, Steve Plubanek. Send it to P.O. Box 171, Russell, Illinois 60075. So that is the info as far as how to pay. With shipping, I'm covering shipping, so the prices you hear basically include shipping. So you don't have to pay anything other than what you are bidding. Whatever the price is, that's the price. What else do I have? Anything else? I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, once again, if you bid, please at least reply so I know what to look for. I really hate it when I've got to wait a week or two and then all of a sudden a check magically appears. Just let me know. Keep me posted. All right, let's get started this week. Number one, I have... This is a 1923 $1 silver certificate, the horse blanket. The $1 silver certificate, this one here is in fairly rough shape. I know that, but it's also going to be price appropriate too. We'll check it out. I don't really have to go over it too close because you can see it's, it's pretty well beat. But the thing is, these notes are still going up in value. That's the thing. They don't have a whole lot of value, but they keep trending upwards because everybody wants to have one. So even a note like this does have some surprising value. Now, if I was to grade this note, I would call this an 8 without a doubt. Definitely an 8. And according to the book, an 8 grades out, or an 8 books out at, where is it on here? A VG8 books out at $40. This one is FR 237, 1923 $1 silver certificate. So in a VG8, the book price is $40. I'm not going to ask $40 on this one. I do want to show one other thing before I give the price, just so you can see. It is a little darker. Here is a regular note, and side by side, you can see that this one is darker. So I'm just trying to make it as clear as possible for you guys. In fact, I'll keep this here just so you can see the comparisons with all the notes. Anyway, $1 silver certificate book, and it's $40. My price, including shipping on this particular note, $25. So item number one, the 1923 $1 silver certificate, buy it now at $25. And that price includes shipping. So that's item number one. Item number two, I have another $1 silver certificate. This one is probably in about equal for condition. You can see it does have a little bit of a nick here, solid fold here. Corner, is that corner No, it's just kind of folded over. So the corner is there. You can see the hard fold, but more importantly, you can see all the wear on this note. It is a funny back. We're talking about a 1928A. And let's just go over it real quick here. 1928A. 1928 was the first series for the small size notes. And some of you have probably already noticed it's a star. 1928A star note. Do I really have to pump up stars? I'm pretty sure you guys are well aware of stars. And once again, being the funny back, really cool. 1928 star funny back. What is this book out at? This one is FR 1601 star. And the book on it in a VG8 is $50. And once you get up to a 20, the book on it in an 8 is $60. Once you get up to a grade 20, it's $135. But I'm not asking that much for this. I understand it's in grade 8, and we're going to take it for $50. Item number 2, the 1928A star $1 silver certificate, $50, 50. That is the buy it now price. And once again, that does include shipping, and I will show it next to this one just so you can get an idea of the color. So it is a little bit darker. But yeah, number 2, the star silver certificate. Number 3, I got a 1923 $1 legal tender, and this note is a little rough. You can see it does have a hole here. It looks like there's red ink. It looks like somebody took a red ink pen trying to help color that. It looks like somebody colored in the one here and colored over the serial numbers on there. Still a $1 legal tender, one of the harder ones to get. And because of that, just having one in your collection is a good starting point. These particular notes, let's see, what do we got here? 1923 $1 legal tender. This is FR 40, if you're looking it up in the book. And in a VG8, this is $150. Now, I'm aware that this is not a VG8. I'm aware that there's all kinds of issues with this note. But I'm also aware that it's probably the appropriate price. Like I said, $150 is the book in VG8. The note itself is probably in a VG8 minus the hole and the writing. So if you want to consider all of those little factors, what am I asking on this note? The buy it now price on the 1928 red seal. Let me just get as close as I can here so you can see all this as well. And we'll look at this one more time and the hole. Like I said, VG8's $150. You can buy it now, including shipping, $65 and it's yours. 65. All right, that's number 3. Number 4 this week. I have a 1914 $10 Federal Reserve note. 1914 $10 Federal Reserve. It's got 777 in the middle, so it's worth $1 million. No, it's not worth $1 million, but it is. It does have that there. That's kind of cool. This corner been folded over one too many times and is missing, so we're gonna make sure that you guys know about that as well. Large size 1914, just trying to look here, the Act of 1913, and if we look over here, series of 1914, it has the signatures of Burke and Glass. This particular note at the bottom, you can see, is a little bit rough on the bottom there. And if we check out the back of the note, once again, the corner is missing, but overall, there's no writing or anything on the note like that. So if you're looking to add one of these to your collection as a hole filler, as a start for the Federal Reserve set from 1914, what a great way to go. Now this particular note, let's see, the Freiburg number on this one is FR 909. And in a grade 8, this book's out at $90. In a 20, it's $125. It may be higher than an 8. This one might be a 10, 12. You know, I wouldn't doubt if it comes up to be a 12, to be honest. Anyway, a grade 8 is $90. I'm not asking $90 for it. including shipping. The buy it now price on the 1914 $10 Federal Reserve note is going to be $75. $75, and this is yours. You've got a start, or you're completing your $10 Federal Reserve set note. Large size Federal Reserve notes are pretty interesting, and it is a fairly easy set to put together up until you get to the high denomination notes. So yeah, a good start right here. That one is number 4. Number 5, I have a group. I have the entire 1934 set. The 1934 silver certificates, if we look here specifically, this is the 1934 $1 silver certificate with the blue numeral. This one's in rough shape. This one's probably an 8. This one is, yeah. Is that folded over? Yeah, it's just folded over there. If we look at the back, you can see creasing in the note. You can see that there's little splits there. You can see it's got a little bit of a split here. So no, is the note perfect? No. But that's the $1 note. The $5 note is in much, much better condition. Look at that numeral. That's just so cool to see that. This one here is the 34D. Slightly off cut. No big deal there. Not an error. Does not reach into the other inking, so no additional value for that. Looking at the back, it looks like it might have a slight discoloring right here. Maybe a little bit of rust or something there. Anyway, and you can see it does have one hard fold there. I'm not seeing a whole lot of stuff wrong with this note. Not seeing a whole lot at all. I mean, yeah, it's been handled and it's dirty, but I don't see hard creases. I see maybe a light fold, maybe. Holding up to the light, looks like there might be a light fold here. Anyway, that is the 5, and of course, we have the 10 to go with it. Once again, that bright blue is so cool. This 10 has been handled more so than the 5. This one probably would grade out as a 20. The 5 might be a 25 or a 30, maybe even a 35. But here, this one is probably a solid 20. You can see a crease here. You can definitely see the crease across there. You can see one crease here. Once again, going over this one, the edges are all right. Not razor sharp. You can see it does have dirt from handling. Fold here. Is it slightly? Well, not really off center. Looking at the back, that fold stands out right there pretty good. Center fold over here. So this one probably is going to grade out at the 20 range. This one is much better, probably 30. And then we've got an 8. But anyway, you have the entire set. You can knock off the entire set by buying these together, or you can get these and then upgrade as you like. Either way, you will have the whole set, the 1, the 5, and the 10. Now, the 1, even in a grade 8, is $33. If you get it in a 20, it's up to $40. The 5 starts at $15, goes to $18, and the 10 starts at $40, makes its way up to $50 in a grade 20. Let's see, I added all that together, which means in a grade 8, these notes would be, what would that be, $88, and if they were grade 20, that would be $108. But you get to have all 3, not for $88, not for the 8 price, but you can have all 3 of these, including shipping, for $85. $85, and you have the whole thing, and like I said, the 5 is pretty nice. The 10's decent, but the 5 is actually pretty nice when you compare them to the others. It's just nice to see all 3 together, and yeah, there you go. $85, that one is number 5. But wait, I've got one more. This was special. I got this note, and I wanna make sure someone gets this for a decent price. I got an educational, $1 educational from 1896. Now, this note, I hesitate to grade. The note is semi-limp, okay? You can feel a little bit with the paper. I mean, if I do like this, it'll stay out there like that. If I let it go, it does droop. So it's not very firm, but there is a little bit to the paper, a little bit. It does have the center crease all the way through the middle. You can see as I hold it, it folds on that crease. It's got another one over here. But overall, this is actually, this is better than I thought it was. I think you guys are going to get this for a steal. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to get this for a steal. Just showing you all the different things about this note. I figured it initially to be an 8, and I wasn't gonna question it too much, but now that I'm holding this is probably 10 or 12 easy. I mean, just, yeah, it's got plenty of creases and stuff like that, but 10s and 12s do have plenty of creases. And like I said, I wanted to take that out of there just so you can see the note and how it moves, because it's not 100% limp. The other thing I want to do is I want to see if I can't hold this up to the light. I don't think there was any pinholes, if I remember correctly. There's no tears or anything. I think I severely undervalued this note. I just want to hold it up to the light. Oh, it does have one pinhole right there. There's the pinhole. Okay, anyway, $1 educational note. FR 225 in a VG8. That's also the book on this, $225. If it was a 12, it would book at $350. So yeah, that's your range. $225 on an 8, which is what I was thinking when I initially got it. But the more I look at it, it's much closer to a 10 or a 12. I mean, maybe even a 15 on a good day. Anyway, this one's going to be a steal, I think. Yeah, I think so. Like I said, an 8 is $225. A 12 is $350. What am I going to let this go for? Less than the price of an 8. You can have this note for $200. $200 and it's yours, and that includes shipping. That is a steal and a half for this note, I think. All right, so that's what I've got for you this week. I will be notifying the winners momentarily, because I have the feeling most of this stuff has already sold. And if you can just let me know that how you plan on paying for it, I'd appreciate that. Don't forget, start saving money, because we're only 2 buy it now sales away from the Christmas sale. Remember, the Christmas sale, second Tuesday of November. That only leaves one sale between then and now. All right, guys, good luck, and I'll see you soon.